This is how Mozart concerto would sound to us if we only knew a few notes of the score. It's like this also for rare diseases. Here we still know only a few notes. Fortunately, we have the old Mozart's piece, and we enjoy his music. To improve knowledge of rare diseases, we still need to collect and share data from many patients. By working together with other patients, I, like Mozart, wish to compose a complete concerto which benefits us all.
The EBE and EuropaBio Joint Task Force represents pharmaceutical companies covering a large proportion of orphan medicinal products currently available on the EU market. This work has been performed by the Joint Task Force Topic Group on Registries and Post-Authorization Safety Surveillance Studies.
I'm Yann Le Cam, the Chief Executive Officer of EURORDIS, the European Organization for Rare Diseases. EURORDIS represents 570 patients' organizations and is the voice of 30 million patients affected by rare diseases. As one of the main stakeholders involved in developing policy scenarios on the future of patient registrations, EURORDIS has carried out a survey among rare disease patients in Europe to get their opinions on possible aims and uses, as well as on the legal framework and financial sustainability of rare disease patient registries, and on a potential European platform for rare disease registries. We're very pleased that more than 4,000 patient representatives have responded to the questionnaire, which was published online in 11 languages.
L'Istituto Superiore di Sanità, in particular the National Center for Rare Diseases, is responsible of the National Registry for Rare Diseases. This registry has been established in 2001 and represents the main tool, the central tool of the surveillance for rare diseases at the national level. This tool receives the information, the epidemiological data information from the regional registries, collect data from the center of expertise, which are distributed throughout the Italian national territory.
The pharmaceutical industry makes use of different types of observational studies, such as registries, at different stages of drug development and real-world use. Observational research, such as natural history studies, is particularly important for clinical trial readiness. They can be used in establishing drug benefit-risk profile. Once a drug or product is marketed, these studies are frequently required by the regulatory agencies for post-authorization safety surveillance. They are increasingly important in assessing long-term safety and effectiveness of treatment among broader populations than those studied for new drug approvals. In general, we have found that registries are incredibly challenging but equally beneficial to all stakeholder groups. The prevalence and/or incidence of a disease may be very rare indeed, meaning that information on every patient is relevant. The survey has shown that the average number of patients followed by a centre is very low, often less than 4 patients followed in any one centre. This means that a company will have to work with many centres in order to achieve a significant patient population in the registry. This situation is particularly relevant in diseases affecting adults. We believe that this may change with the introduction of centres of expertise and European reference networks. However, it is also important to capture data from centres with very few patients to prevent bias.
Registries are obviously considered important research tools in the opinion of patients. However, 43% respondents say that registries should first aim at supporting healthcare and social service planning, an important result, as it is not the case today. The other top priority aims for patients are the evaluation of efficacy and safety of their treatments and the description of their disease, the so-called natural history studies. Are patients aware of the privacy issues connected with registrations of their data? Yes, indeed. The majority of respondents have indicated that above all, patients and public institutions should access their data. Access by other stakeholders has been indicated by less than half respondents. Moreover, a striking result of the survey is that the patients almost unanimously agree, 96% of them, that the European Union should develop a legislative and operational framework to uniformly regulate rare disease patient registries across Europe.
Up to now, since 2001, we collect information on more than 500 different rare diseases. And for this disease, we know the incidence, in particular the new diagnosis per year. We can calculate the diagnostic delay of patients and also the patients' migrations from one center to another one in order to get better diagnosis, better cure, and so on. So, as I said, this is really a powerful tool because we can receive cross-cutting information, not only on the epidemiology of the disease, not only on information on patients, for example, the migration and so on, but also on the services. In fact, through this picture, which is, as I said, at the national level, we can get information on which centers are more devoted to the diagnosis of some disease or groups of diseases, and which center collect more patients in respect to others. So I think it's important because we can collect information both at two different levels, on the diseases and on the services.
All rare disease stakeholders are currently very concerned about the new data protection legislation and the negative impact this could have on our ability to share important data that is meaningful to patients.
Patients do understand the importance of patient registries to improve the healthcare of rare diseases and trust that the EU and national health institutions can apply due safeguards and protection to ensure the effective and responsible use of registries containing their data.
The big effort that we need to do now is to operate at European and international global level in order to share this data. So we need, in order to improve knowledge and find new tools, diagnostic tools, new therapy, new treatments for rare diseases, for patients affected by rare diseases, we need really to share this epidemiological data at the global level. So it's urgent to find interoperability between and among different systems which collect epidemiological data.